A joint stock company, Fitosovhоз Радуга, is located in a distance of 20 kilometers from the capital of Crimea, Simferopol, and in 20 kilometers from the coast of the Black Sea. It occupies 1.5 thousand hectares. 400 hectares of land are used for growing of medicinal herbs, the other part of the land for wheat and rest. This economy was created long ago in 1944, in the time when the country needed essential oil raw material for the needs of medicine. It's the largest economy of Crimea and Ukraine, when medicinal herbs are being grown. Growing process. More than 20 types of medical plants are grown in this place in big amounts. The biggest areas are used for the clary medicinal, 150 hectares. And the land areas are large enough for growing other herbs. Marshmallow medicinal, 80 hectares. Fennel, 70 hectares. Motherwort, 50 hectares. Crushed pepper, 20 hectares. Cornflower, 20 hectares. Elecampane, 15 hectares. Hyssop, 15 hectares. Deadly, 10 hectares. Medicinal balm, 10 hectares. Medicinal goat's beard, 10 hectares. The technologies are implemented on the herbal fields: artichoke, St. John's wort, oregano, goosegrass, lethanth, lemon's catnip, lemon's wormwood, beggarweed or Desmodium canadian. The production of medicinal raw material in Fitosovхоз Радуга achieves 450–500 tons of dried herbs. The tiny irrigation is used in the Cornelian garden, which occupies 15 hectares. It's the unique Cornelian garden in Europe located on such a large area. The herbal fields of Raduga have the byproduct certificates. A state farm is engaged also in seed farming of medicinal herbs. The growing process of herbs is supported by different kinds of irrigation, for example, sprinkling, tiny irrigation. Many necessary machines are used for the agritechnical process. The collection of wild-growing medicinal plant raw material. Joint stock company Fitosovхоз Радуга is engaged in the procuring of wild-growing medicinal plant raw materials, which may achieve on average up to 1,000 tons annually. It's the result of permanent efforts of all Ukrainian procurement network. The economy Raduga stores the fruits of wild rose and horse chestnut, burr beggar ticks, violet milfoil, St. John's wort, bark of buckthorn and oak, leaves of large goosegrass, nettles, flowers of linden tree and hawthorn and others. Processing. For keeping the original qualities of medicinal raw materials and saving biologically active matters during a long period of time, the best storage conditions are used here. For example, dry, well-ventilated storage facilities. Flowers, grass, leaves are kept in the shaded premises. The roots and rhizomes, bark, seminal and many bouquet types of raw materials are placed in the light depositories. Before drying, any medicinal raw materials are exposed to the careful roughing out, cleaning of raw material, selection and deleting of imperfect parts. The different parts of plants are dried at different modes. Buds are put in the cool, ventilated premises. Bark is put outdoors in deep shade. Flowers are put in the well-ventilated premises on sheets of paper, in slim layers, grass and leaves in deep shade and in dryers. Roots, rhizomes, tubers and bulbs are put on the open air, in the well-ventilated premises or in dryers. Sheet and grassy medicinal raw materials are pressed in bales. Seed, garden stuffs, roots and rhizomes are packed in sacks. Flowers in the vineyard boxes and sacks. Joint stock company Fitosovхоз Радуга produces the certificated essential bio-oils of medicinal clary, muscat clary, pepper crushed, hyssop and Ethelion immortal. Joint stock company Fitosovkhoz Radуга also produces different kinds of phyto tea and natural kitchen herbs on the base of medicinal raw materials without preservatives, stabilizers and chemical flavors. As a result of close cooperation with Nikita's Botanical Garden, this phyto production is created under the trademark of Nikita Garden. This phyto tea and kitchen herbs for the different hot dishes and cold appetizers are specially packed in the gift sets. These goods of Nikita Garden are wonderful dietary addition for meals which help to make life longer and prevent people from illnesses. Nursery. More than 100 types of medical plants are being grown in the nursery of Radуга. Many of them are not used on the large areas, for example, mountain savory, European meadow, holy thistle, garden marjoram, devil's apple, tansy, goosegrass, dalmatian pyrethrum, field caraway, anise, gossamer, lovage, sparrowgrass, basil. But depending on the market demands, Radуга is always ready to give these medicinal raw materials in necessary amount because they have bank of seed and planting stock all year around due to the nursery. Students of pharmaceutical and medical universities come to this nursery to get their professional practice. Export. Joint stock company Fitosovхоз Радуга exports nearly 80% grown and gathered raw materials to Russia, Poland, Germany, Bulgaria, France, and Lithuania and other countries. Фитосовхоз Радуга offers the long-term cooperation on mutually beneficial basis. Our address: Ukraine, Crimea, Simferopol District, Лекарственная. Joint stock company Фитосовхоз Радуга.